All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to some final week action. We've got Premier League action here for you to start off the stream. We've got the Demolition versus the Comets. I'm Wolf alone. I am joined by Rio.
Hey guys, how's it going? We got an interesting matchup here in the Premier League. We got the Demolition and the Comets. What's interesting though here is the Demolition managed to get a 4-1 or a 5-0. They have a decent chance at making it to the playoffs. Of course, depending on how the Wizards end up with their series this week. But it should be interesting. It's got some gravitas to it.
And definitely so. And by the end of this stream, we do actually have the PL Wizards playing in our third matchup here. So definitely something for those Demolition to keep their eyes on to see what ends up happening. And potentially, if they do even have to outpace the Spectre, who are also potentially have a chance for playoffs when it does come down to the entire conference. So I can't wait to see how things play out. But we've got an exciting 5 games ahead of us. I can't wait to see how it turns out. And here we go with the kickoff.
Yeah, and with the kickoff, we got 7 coming up straight up for the demo. It's going to push it into the Comet side, but it's easily returned. Kunix in the corner. He's going to go trying to challenge it, but... I got to read that name. Tunloink. He's able to get a pass, and Kunix going to take the ball out to the middle. Almost a dangerous play, but off center. 7 gets the demo. Kunix is going to... They keep bouncing up into their own corner here. We'll see if they get adjusted here in a few minutes after this game gets going.
Definitely adjusted there. That was a good chance for 7 to try and get a chance out. Instead, Kunix came up on it and just forced the double commit, which allowed for the chance to get away, but a good demo on the backside, and that leaves a chance open for 7 here. But now it's going to be Kunix on the ball, looking to try and get it, and a little bit of a back and forth between these two teams. First, the Comets had chance possession. Now it's the Demo's turn.
Yep, and with that, we got Unborn pushing it out of their own corner. With a nice 50 with Kunix, was able to take it, and 7's going to push up, get a shot just a little wide, but Tunloink's going to jump for it anyways. If somebody knows how to say his name correctly, feel free to tell me. I'm going to go with Tunloink for now. Actually, I'll just call him Tun. Anyways, as I said, Tun's going to hit the ball right into 7, but 7's not able to do anything with it, just a 50-50 to pop it straight up. Back across the middle to the other side of the field. 7's just going to stick with it. But he is challenged, and Kunix... Oh, Kunix with the miss, but Unborn not able to capitalize on that. Okay. So Tunloink. There we go.
Tunloink indeed, but Unborn will get the shot in on the net, flicks it over both, and it looked very uneasy there off that double commit, but Unborn just gets full control and gets it past Kunix and 7. That's the opening goal here for the Comets.
Yes, good job. A nice shot, good early lead for them. Let's see if they can keep it. We got the nice face-off into the Comet side of the field. Unborn's going to take it and follow it straight into the air. A little bit of an air dribble here, but 7 is up to meet that challenge. See, he's going to try and take control. He does. He gets around Tunloink. He's got a 2v1 situation here, but he goes for the pop, and Unborn's able to clear that out. Right now, we got a 2v1 going the other way. The shot's on net. 7 makes the save. Unborn's going to fall back. Hopefully, Tunloink's able to actually get that challenge in, and now Unborn gets his chance on the ball. Kunix across the field at the net. Challenge, but the dunk over is going to be a little wide. Tunloink's there, misses it, and pops it down the field. Is that on net? Oh, it was on net, but a fantastic save by 7.
And 7 almost getting caught out of net there. Does a great job to get that flick out and away, and now the Demolition just looking a little unshaky when on offense. The Comets seem to be warming up more and more as this game does go on. So I'm very interested to see what the Demolition can do against this Comets team and vice versa. As the game does develop, it seems like a little bit of Game 1 jitters going on so far here.
Yeah, and remember, Demolitions are the ones that need the either 4-1 or 5-0 win to have a chance in the playoffs here, but so they're going to step it up, get a little speed going, and get a few goals in, because as of now, the Comets have them on their back heels as Unborn goes for a single shot there, but doesn't quite connect. But Tunloink's there to challenge the ball, but 7 just stays in the air there long enough to get the block. Kunix up in the air, Unborn gets over him. This is another one on net, and it is in.
Just a fantastic touch there coming out from Unborn just gets the ball up over Kunix, gets it behind on that back post to make sure that Seven can't be able to recover there again on it once more. And the Comets, they may be out of the playoffs, but they can definitely play spoiler here to this Demolition team, and that's what they're planning on looking to do here.
Yeah, there has been a lot of spoiler plays this weekend already, so it would be interesting to see another one happen here. Of course, you know, the Demo want to make it, but I'm sure the Comets want to stop them just as much. But as we say that, Kunix has got the ball over their nets, but Unborn's able to just get a nice little side clear out, pass into the middle to Kunix. He gets the touch. It's not quite on target. Not the double touch he wanted, but Seven and Unborn are both up, but Unborn beats Seven to that ball. Tunlike one-on-one, has a chance to get another goal right now and put it up. Oh, but a save by Kunix is able to bring it back across the field, although he did just lose control of the ball there. All right. The ball right now is staying in the Comet side a lot, but the Demo aren't doing much with it just yet. Decent little touch from Tunlike, gets the ball open for Unborn, but he doesn't quite get the shot on target. Seven one-on-one, Tunlike with the nice block. Kunix has a chance now. He gets the touch. Seven's going to go over there, see if he can do something with it. Not quite. And a nice save from Unborn there.
Right now, it just seems like the Demo, they had a really good opportunity coming in with that bomb, but there is Unborn just placing it perfectly, and Kunix is just caught without boost and getting bumped by Tunlike, and Unborn finds the back of the net. That's 3 goals, 30 seconds remaining, and a hat trick for Unborn.
Yeah, that's looks like the Comets are going to take game number 1 here, especially on the back of Unborn for the most part, with his 3 goals off of 4 shots, so good percentage there. Decent chance there from Kunix, and Seven was able to follow it up and at least give the Demolition a very slim chance to come back in this game itself.
A very slim chance indeed. However, this one, I've seen these chances happen before, and it has worked out for teams like the Demolition. But now it's just going to have to be able, can you get a goal before the Comets can get set up here off these kickoffs? And right now, here's a chance for Kunix. He's going to try and push it away, but Tung gets a great touch, gets a second. This could be dangerous, but Unborn always up and ready, and now as the countdown goes, and as the Comets are pushing it back down, but you know, what do you think the Comets really have to do for this next game in order to try and come back, as we do hit that 0-second time, and the Comets end up coming out with game number 1?
It's interesting. I believe the Demo were picking up their pace there a little bit at the end. I felt like they were grouped up a bit much. They weren't really, it didn't feel like they were playing for the team plays. I think that's what they're going to have to do, because, you know, they had 8 shots on net that game, which was a lot, but, you know, only 2 of them were saves. That means the rest of them were off target. So either they're going to have to get the pass plays in, or they're just going to get their accuracy a little bit better. But Comets came out swinging, and I think they're going to want to take this series.
Yeah, Comets looking very strong here so far, but definitely 8 shots for the Demolition, 4 of them needing saves. So a little bit of that shot accuracy coming into play, and they got some very close chances. What comes to mind for me is that infield pass where it was Kunix going for the double tap and just not able to find it. And really, those infield passes can just cut up defenses, and I can't wait to see what ends up happening if they're able to string more of those together. Because really, realistically, in order to make playoffs, they have to get to just sweep from here on out. But the Comets will have something to say about that as we get into game number 2.
Yep, and as we do that, Demo get a nice little start here. Kunix wasn't quite able to get the pass out like he wanted. Seven's up there for the early challenge. He's going to bring the ball back around through the corner, see if he can get it down for Kunix. He can, and Kunix is going to take advantage of it.
And a great play there by Seven, just keeping control of this ball along the back wall so that no Comet can touch it. 3, 4, 5 touches along the back wall, just keeping that ball pinned close. And so when it pops down for Kunix, it's just there perfectly. And that's a goal for the Demolition. That's really what they're going to be wanting here.
Oh!
It's there, and Seven is just going to walk that into the net off the kickoff. 2 quick goals for the Demolition here.
Yeah, that first goal was definitely all the Demo's work. This one was just a little bit of face-off luck there and an unfortunate miss from the Comets. I didn't see who it was, but Comets, if they want to come back, they still have plenty of time as we start for the next face-off here with 4.5 minutes left. We got Tunlock's open net. not quite. Not enough power to actually make it past the two defenders coming in. Unborn takes the shot, but it's just a little bit of a floater. Kunix is able to clear it out without too much problem. We got Seven pushing up into the corner to play a little bit of defense, but the ball gets over him, and that's an open net.
And Seven just playing a little too risky there. Comes out into the corner, but just slows down his card, cuts all his momentum off, and Toon is able to read that, get the challenge, and get it back out center for Unborn, who cuts the deficit down within 1, and 3 goals in the first 40 seconds. Maybe come down to who can punch the most.
Yeah, with as many shots as we saw last game, that is definitely a possibility. They might just go crazy on the goals, but we'll have to see as Tunlock is looking to get another one right here. A decent touch, but not quite on target or necessarily with the power he wants. Seven's going to take it up midfield, see if he brings it into the middle. Oh, he gets bumped by Tunlock there on the way. Kunix is going to have to fall back. It's a 2-on-1 with Unborn and Tunlock pushing him, but Unborn misses the ball in the corner. Now we got a 2-on-1 the other way. Excuse me, a 1-on-2 the other way, as Kunix does not exist for now. Oh, open net. Can the Demos take advantage of this? Not quite. I don't know if Seven was out of boost there, but he definitely wasn't moving quickly.
It definitely looked like Seven was just looking to try and receive a pass from Kunix there, but these double commits coming out from the Conix could be very troublesome if the Demolition are able to get the ball into a good position. I mean, as always, a double commit really can cost you, as you can see here, but a great pinch out and away by Kunix, and the Comets are forced to retreat.
And as you say that, Seven gets the ball hit right over him, but he's able to turn around and at least get a temporary clear. He's able to get past Unborn. It's just Seven against Tunlink with Kunix in the back, and they had the chance there, but couldn't quite take it, and you know,
Unborn has control of it and just finds it right on in. Those plays can be very clutch or very killer to leads or trying to make a comeback or extend anything. You know, if you miss out on those, it's a goal your other way, just as Unborn proved it. If you connect, it's a goal your side. But just 2 minutes passed through and the game's all tied up back again. Like we said, the Comets had plenty of time. And now they've got more time to just try and extend this. Yeah.
Unfortunate miss there in the middle. Kunix has got a chance on net. Unborn, with the fairly awkward save, was able to clear it out from the net. Seven's kind of falling back, trying to intercept it, but not quite there. Tun's gonna... Oh, I thought Tun was gonna go for it, but Seven's able to beat him to it. He's got Kunix in the middle if he wants to get the pass over, but he goes for the flick, and Unborn's able to take that. Kunix got one chance here, but not quite enough to get it over the defenders. I like the pressure the Demolition are putting on right now. They're doing a decent job of keeping the ball on the Comet side. They just can't get caught out, both being in the same position. As wow, that was close, and once again, it's
the other way. But I do like what the Demolition are going for. They're not just going for the one-on-one or the infield pass. They're mixing it up, trying to confuse the Comets here. And just an unfortunate touch came out from Unborn there, and Kunix, all he has to do is escort mission across the field, does so, and mission complete. You're up a goal now.
That's harder than it looks like, though, those escort missions today. But as we said, Seven gets another shot. Is it on net or is it off the post? It's off the post. Fantastic play. It feels like the Comets are starting to bunch up a little bit here. The Demos so far have taken advantage of that, but we'll see if this continues. Seven's on target, but Unborn should be able to get that quite easily. He does. He's going to take control. He's got a little bit of a breakaway play. He's going to wait just a second too long to get the flick off, and the challenge is going to come through. Kunix is up there. Unborn wins the challenge, though. It's a 2-on-1 with Tun and Unborn, and nice save by Seven.
And a good save, but the constant pressure here once again. This is another open net chance potentially, but Tunlung able to get in, and both teams just trying to get that first shot to just draw out a goalkeeper. That's unfortunate for the Demolition as a team bump happens. This allows the Comets to just secure the ball further and further up the field. Here's a shot chance, but a great challenge by Kunix to get that into the midfield again.
Yeah, it was a fantastic save. It looked like the Comets were both going up for that as well, so there was no follow-up. So Seven's going to take and control the ball right now, get it over the net. Kunix is up there. He could have had a shot, but that was a tough angle from where he was coming from, and did the best he could there, I believe. Tun's going to get the ball over to the middle to Unborn. Unborn's not quite in place to make a play off of it, but he follows through and knocks it back to mid, where Seven's going to get a nice clear downfield, and not quite do anything with it this time, as he was beat to it by Ton once again. Double commit from the demos there in the corner could be bad, but they are not punished. Seven's going to get up, get the ball, see if he can... Oh, no, straight down into Unborn. Nice little attempt there from him, but Kunix is there to make the save, and now we got an open net, and that should be a goal.
And just Tumlo just trying to get the ball back out center in order to find it to Unborn. Unfortunately, just not the touch he was looking for. Seven just pounces right on it, finds the back of the net, and another goal here for the Demolition. Demolition looking very strong, but they're looking very passive up until that point. Not really trying to overexert themselves. They know they have the lead, and now Comets playing a little bit of bully, and one just Kunix gets chased out the net, and Unborn's free to walk it in, but a lot of time went off there, and 1 second for the Comets in order to try and tie this up, but Kunix is just like, I'm not gonna die, and you're gonna chase me if I have to.
There is a chance, a very slim chance. It's in the air, but it's going the wrong direction. Tun's gonna get a hit on it there. See if he can take control now. No, not at all. The demos just wanted this ended and take their first win of the series, and hopefully they'll take, for their sakes, they want to take the next 3, but we'll see what the Comets have to say about that.
And definitely, and it was just a really good attacking plan that the Demolition had this time around. You know, much more success here. 4 goals on 9 shots versus 1 on 8 last game. So they really came in with the idea to try and just either get that pass or lure out the defender to make it easier on your teammate to get that follow-up shot. And as for the Comets, they just had a really good time finding those open nets whenever they were there. Unborn walking the ball in 2 times. So Demolition maybe need to watch for overexerting themselves, but they did well enough here, and 4 goals to 3 came out very strong.
Yeah, that is something worth mentioning. Is I believe the majority of the goals from both teams in this game came off of empty nets, so they came off mistakes from the other team. So we'll see how that transfers into game number 3 as we are loading in here.
Some very close chances for both teams, and sometimes that is the nature of twos. Is you try to put all your cards into one slot, and then when it doesn't come through, the other team is right there, ready, and just gets a goal out because of it. But here we are. It's going to be the Comets with an early chance, but Kunix with a great save.
Yeah, good save there to start it out with. A demo from Unborn onto 7. Let's see if they can take advantage. I thought they might be able to if they're both in the corner there. Unfortunate little double commit there. They're not going to get punished for it, though, it seems, as Tun's up in the corner to save the ball. Unborn, for a second there, I thought Unborn was going to push in as well. He did not. He made the smart move, went back. 7's up, 1-on-1. Kunix is in the middle. Let's see if they do anything with this. Ooh, not quite. We got Tun pushing out. We got an open net, and is this going to happen? It is.
Yep. And the Demolition just getting caught to be a little too greedy here. 7's up on the ball. Kunix goes to challenge, and Tunlock sees that all day, gets the ball out to Unborn, and Unborn not going to miss out on those. And that's 1-0 in favor of the Comets here.
Here we are, just 40 seconds into this game. Comets have a lead for their second game in this series. Let's see if they can take advantage of it and keep this going, or if the Demo are going to come back. And as I say that, 7 gets passed up over here by Unborn. Got the balls floating up on the Demo's side. Tun's up to take a shot. Not quite on target. It's going to be a 2-on-1 break here if Demo can take advantage of it. Not quite the flick 7 was looking for, I don't think, but Kunix is there, and he should be able to get it, and he does.
And just sort of the same thing here. You can either go for the bump or just make them try and get an awkward save. 7 does a great job, puts Unborn in an awkward situation, and fair enough to Unborn, almost comes away with that second save and clear, but the body of the Dominus said no, and Kunix finds the goal here and held off the kickoff once again, but both teams just looking to respond quickly here off kickoff.
Yeah, most of the goals we've seen so far have been coming from breakaways. I haven't seen like too many set plays or passes going on just yet. I mean, that might be these teams' styles, to be fair. I'm not too familiar with the players and the matchups, but that's what we're all here to watch and find out. Tunlock, just dangerous play trying to dribble in front of the net there. Does not get punished, though, but does lose the challenge. Kunix there trying to take a shot. We got a 2-on-1 break here for the Comets, but instead of going for the ball, Unborn went for the demo and didn't quite get the touch, so the ball was quickly cleared back out. Unborn up off the back wall.
But it does seem here that the Comets are trying to make their gameplay known. The first man, time and time again so far in this game, has been going for the demo, not necessarily the challenge. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Demolition do end up picking on it more. It hasn't ended up working for the Comets yet, but... And as the demo respond with one of their own, the Comets, now in an awkward situation. That's a good chance, and Seven just was not expecting the awkward touch. Unfortunate if you're a Demolition, but very lucky if you're a Comets. Do not rely on them not scoring something like that there in the future.
Yeah, here we are with just over 2 minutes left for the tied game. Demos really want to take this for their playoff chances, but they're going to have to pick it up a little and get a few goals in. Ton able to clear that out. Unborn's falling into the corner. Could be dangerous, but he turns back. And there's the challenge, and here comes Kunix. And like I said, just both of them got caught in the corner and it left the net wide open.
And really, this has happened on both sides now, is the back defender, the goalkeeper, as it were, just gets caught creeping out of net just a little bit too far. And both teams so far have been able to capitalize on that. So definitely, I don't know if it's a little bit of jitters. That's a great chance by Seven, but Unborn well enough up for the Tats, gets the save, and now it's 2 off the back wall. But both teams just looking very strong, but also look very awkward when it does come down to that defense in some one-on-one situations.
Very much so, but as we say that, the Demo are doing a decent chance of getting these clears off the back wall right now, but the Comets are keeping the pressure up. Double commit there, but no one there to punish just yet. Seven's going to be the last one back here for a moment. Oh, and he misses it, but Unborn was not ready for that. And with Ton being demoed, that's going to kill the pressure for now. Nice little clear crossfield. See if Kunix can take advantage of it. Not quite. Ton, of course, with that demo, was able to get back. Kunix with another shot. Not quite on target, but he did put it in front of the net. Unborn's going to take this ball now. It was 2-on-1, but Kunix has spawned in the correct spot, so not a big deal. Just across the net from Unborn. Tun's going to come across, see if he can get it in front of the net, and he does. And as I say that, Unborn's able to tie it up with just 50 seconds left.
And just Seven looks to try and collect that ball and just hesitates just for half a second. Tunluck comes in, down onto the raining down from the sky onto that ball. Gets it centered out for Unborn, and Unborn really just being the one to cap it all off. And, you know, I think Unborn now at this point has almost all of the Comets, if not all of the Comets' goals so far. So definitely the main goal scorer for these two, but also has been doing very well on defense as both teams have been shooting more and more, and I really think that is these two teams' play styles.
Unfortunate touch there from Kunix. It was a tough angle, but that's one you got to save at this point in the game.
And it may have not been going on net actually, so potentiality it may have not gone on net, but an unfortunate touch regardless, and that gives Unborn yet another hat trick here. And now it's just going to be on to Seven. He has a chance off kickoff, but Unborn is able to make the save. And Demo, if you want to make playoffs, you need a goal quickly.
Yeah, they got about 15 seconds here to try and save this game, but they're getting beat out right now. Kunix comes in, he takes the ball from in front of Seven. He's going to get it downfield. They're going to have a chance or two to get a shot on here to see if they can take advantage of it. Kunix off the corner, not quite there, but that is a clear from Ton, and that's going to be the game for the Comets. Interesting game number 3. Unfortunate for the Demo. I'm not going to say 100%, but I believe that does take him out of the playoff race at this point.
Potentially not. I mean, they would need the Wizard to 0-5. The only problem with the Wizards 0-5ing is that means the Spectre 5-0, and that means the Spectre then would make it. So, really, it's just going to happen down to just unfortunate there, and it really was just an unfortunate clear there for Unborn, getting it all the way down. And what a game by Unborn. 3 goals, 5 saves.
All right.
And when
Looks like we're going to do a server reset real quick, Johan.
Very much so. And for the Comets, they look strong and just unfortunate for the demo. But we will catch you all after a quick intermission after we do get this server back up, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. As soon as everybody's in here. All right, everybody. We got the lobby filled back up. We'll get the players on the teams here. And we'll get game number 4 along here in just a moment. So
and definitely just for the Demolition, a bit of yay, they can try and win the series here outright, but a little bit of upset because the results that have to happen for them to make playoffs would also put them out of playoffs. So when it does come down to it, all the Comets did a great job of playing spoiler, but that's not going to stop the Demolition from coming in strong.
Yeah, and one thing I would like to note last game, the Comets played real strong. They had Unborn did score all 3 goals, but Ton had an assist on every single one of those, so it was very good team play. And they worked hard to get that win. And as we move through Game 4 here, Kunix is going to take a little cheeky shot, but Unborn was there to save it. Nice little challenge in the corner, but it's not going to get past the second defender. Seven's back in the corner to play defense, wins the challenge. He looks like he's going to be able to take control of this ball, and they're going to move up the field. It was going to be a 2-on-1, but instead he's going to go for the single flick as Ton was going to be able to get back anyways. Seven hits the ball out to the middle, but it is cleared clean to the demo side of the field. Over in front of the demo's net, decent touch from Kunix, even better second touch there. He did get in front of the net, but unfortunately Seven seemed to be following from behind and was not in position to take that shot. Seven with the clear across. Go ahead.
Definitely so far, the Comets seem to just be having a little bit more fun here with their car choice this time around. Unborn has been switching his car every game, I've noticed that much. But it looks like Tuna has decided to join in the Scarab. But the Comets have been applying really good pressure against this Demolition team, and so unfortunate to not come down with the touch there. Sometimes to have to be the ball, you don't have to score the ball, you don't have to be the ball.
Very much so. Right now we got pressures coming on pretty strong from the Comets so far this game. Unborn's going to take the ball into the corner and instead tries to get the demo and misses both of them. Tun's going to come around and take his turn here. Actually, that would have been a nice shot, but Seven is there to clean it out. Got a 2-on-none for the moment, but that's not going to last long, and they couldn't get the ball in front of the net in time. Ton with a dangerous touch, but the demo were not expecting that, so they had already pushed back too far to take advantage. Kunix here in the corner with the miss. 7 right behind him, pulling the same trick. Unborn's going to take it into the corner, but Ton's right behind him. I don't know if he's going to go for a pass here or if he's going for a shot. Fantastic little play there, but 7 is able to save it. Kunix not quite able to get around Unborn to take the lead. And Unborn with a decent little clear there. Oh, bad bounce back into the mid, but Ton is able to read that and get back in time. 7 with the ball up to the backboard. Unborn with the clear out the middle, or out of the corner rather. And we got a little bit of a slow play time right now, just some back and forth. Haven't really seen too many attempts on the net in this game so far.
And both teams are getting the chances down towards the net, but they aren't getting the chances really on the net. So they're getting close and getting the opportunities to set them up, but they're just not able to find that finishing touch here. But here could be a chance once again, but no, as the ball does get cleared. So lots of back and forth between these two teams, and the Comets had a very good chance here, and that's a miss there by Kuna. Could have been dangerous, but 7, right place, right time, gets the ball out and away, and no stress in there, but the Comets are slowly building the pressure. That's a demo. Could open it up, but Kunix does get a good touch.
I think that's the actual first demo I've seen Unborn make around the net there, because he's gone for it quite a few times, and that one almost got him a goal. I think if he went for some pass plays, some team plays instead of the demos every time, they might have a few more goals on net by now. But if it works for him, it works for him. We'll have to see if he does actually manage to get any goals from those plays. As I say that, 7 takes the ball into the Comets corner. He gets a demo himself, leaving Unborn there kind of just bouncing the ball in front of the net. Ooh, and 7 is going to take the first goal off of a demo. I like that.
And Unborn just trying to keep the ball out and away, but Kunix just gets the ball back out center, and then pinch action between a Fennec, an Octane, and a Scarab still results in going into the net, and the Demolition open up the scoring here with just under a minute remaining. And now it's going to be onto the Comets. You know, how much do you want to play spoiler?
I'm sure they are well into the spoiler role and they enjoy it. And you got to wonder how many times those 3 different cars have run into each other in this game. I can't imagine too many. That is not something you see too often. But as we go, Unborn, he's going to go try and do something, but he realized he lost possession. And wow. I don't know.
Clip it. Because that was an insane read. It was like if 7 and Unborn were just on the same wavelength there. Unborn just gives a great pass out middle. 7 sets him back up for the initial shot, and Tumla comes on in, finds the finishing touch. It's all tied up here off the kickoff. It is Unborn though.
Oh,
and Ton getting so close, but
yeah,
I think that is the first time Ton has scored in this series.
That is quite possibly true, but one thing, like I mentioned this of the Comets, but both teams, almost every single goal has an assist from the teammates, so they seem to be doing a pretty good job of helping each other out. It's just, I don't know if it's the defense is too tough or their shots are just a little off target today. But it looks like we are probably going to go into overtime here, unless, that they had a chance there. But first overtime in game number 4, we're going to have Unborn and 7 going for the face-off. A cheat up by both teams, which might cost the demos here. We'll see. Yeah, not quite. Kunix is able to clear it out as Unborn gets into the corner. He's going to put it back over the goal. Ton is not going to be able to make any use of this as 7 was able to clear it out. Kunix into the middle with the ball. Gets past 1, but Unborn is there to make the save. 7 right back in the middle to Kunix, but Kunix not quite on the touch.
A close chance for both teams, but here's Unborn. He's going to go for a flip reset, fakes out 1, but Kunix comes on in and gets the ball out and away, but now it's Tumlunk on the ball, but 7 gets a clear. So both teams getting very close chances of their own, but so far nothing coming from it as we're almost 50 seconds into OT now. And Tumlunk with a chance. That's off the backboard. That's for Unborn. Unborn puts it wide.
Oh, man.
And this could be an open net for the Demolition. It is. And 7 puts it on net, and that is in.
Fantastic play from 7 there. Unfortunate that the Comets both went in for that shot. They just, after doing that, they couldn't quite make it back in time. One of them, I wasn't sure which one that was. They got a nice little touch on the ball, but couldn't quite knock it out of the net. And the Demo are going to take that win.
And that would have been Unborn just
Oh,
catching
God.
that last touch. Everything okay?
My phone decided to yell at me.
I know that the Comets are raining down shots on the Demolition, but it is not the time for an airstrike.
Yeah, I was going to say before that last play, with that miss on the shot, though, I wasn't sure if it's the shots were off or if it's defense, but looking at the saves we had these series, each team has had a good, 4 or 5 saves each game. So I think it's just the defense of both teams has been pretty solid.
Very much so. And the Demolition are able to try and take this to the deciding game number 5 for who will end up winning the series. And then the Demolition will have to watch from the sideline to see if they will end up making playoffs here today. But I can't wait to see how this game 5 does end up coming out. We'll see you here in game 5. Rio, who's the prediction for who you've got?
It's tough because every single game so far this series, I believe, has been won by 1 goal.
It's just so back and forth between each team. It's just like, oh, it's going to be this team. Then it's like, oh, this, oh. It's so unpredictable this entire series, but I think I'm going to have to go with the Demolition on this one.
I was actually going to say Comets. I have a feeling Unborn's just going to get us another hat trick or something this game. We'll have to wait and see, though. But Comets with a decent start here. Are they switching car? I don't know all the car names, so I'll leave you to that.
Tunlong's in the Venom now, and this is the first game that Unborn actually didn't switch cars. He's still in the Fennec, but Tunlong now has an open net chance. Unborn gets a bump, and that will be an open net goal for Tunlong.
Yeah, the Comets are going to take the easy goal here to take the lead in the final game of this series. Unfortunate for the Demos, the first shot missed, and the second one, either he got beat to it or the ball he just quite missed it, and that left an open net, an easy breakaway for the Comets to get goal number 1. Unfortunately, it wasn't Unborn, so that kind of makes the my prediction a little less likely with the hat trick, but who knows, he might get it still.
Who knows? That's a good chance there from Unborn. 7 well enough up for the save. It'd be just as funny. It's like, Unborn's gonna get a hat trick, and I guarantee you, if the Comets can keep this pressure up, Unborn is going to get 3, but it's not going to be in goals. It's probably going to end up being in assists.
That is definitely a possibility.
With the Demolition, they're just looking a little bit scrambled right now as they're just trying to figure out what to bring up against this Comets team because, I like to believe that changing up cards sort of changes up your mindset and what you want to do. There's a great chance from Tunlong, but so maybe just the Comets just being a little bit harder to read, but that's not that hard and almost into their own net as 7 was able to escort it through the muck.
Yeah, and as we say that, Tun's going to take the ball up mid, not quite get anything with it, but the Demo on 7 might spell disaster here for the Demos, but 7 spawns in a good spot, is able to take away the ball from Tun, but Unborn's there to read it. He's playing pretty aggressive this game as he goes for that. He shoots Kunix into his own corner there. Should be interesting. 7 going down the field, not getting the challenge. Unborn's able to take that. He's able to get around the second player as well, and now they got an empty net. And Unborn's going to take his first of 3 goals this game. I'm betting on it.
And that's just a great touch by Unborn. Knows that the defender is going to come in, plays it to the side, and then just finds the open net for him. And just the Comets doing very well, and the Demo's just a little bit off, but it's just enough to where the Comets can lash onto it and get the goals here. That's a great save coming out from Unborn. But here, the Demolition just haven't been able to get that long extended stay in this Comets half yet.
Yeah, they've been able to get around one defender, but they haven't been able to get past both of them quite as often as the Comets have done to the Demo. As we get the ball just hit down the field by Tun. Kunix with not the touch he wants, but 7's there to clean it up. He's going to take it a one-on-one play here, but he loses control. Now it's going to be a 1-on-2. And Tun's able to get that 50-50 win. Once again, another 50-50 win by Ton. He's going to get a chance to get it in there
Oh.
and not quite on net. And Tun's all over the ball now. I see Unborn playing back more, so it's like they switched positions after that last goal. Open net? Not exactly open, but he had a decent chance to get a nice shot up in the corner. Couldn't quite get it there. And Tun's going to get the open net himself.
It's almost like a little bit of a role reversal going on with the Comets, but it's a good one. They're still scoring goals. They're up 3 with just 2 minutes remaining here left in the season, but they are just completely swamping the Demolition right now. 8 shots to 2, 3 goals to none. They don't really need save. They picked up a save each on the Demolition, 2 shots, but the Demolition just can't get anything. They get it by 1, and the other is waiting right there.
Exactly. I said the defense, I think, has been the main star of this series. For both teams, really. This game has been a little rough on the demo, but outside of that, their defense has been pretty solid all series long. I think after that last loss where they lost the series, that kind of, or not lost the series, but lost their ability to, I believe their ability to get in the playoffs, it might affect them a little bit here, but
we shall see.
Yeah, they still got plenty of time to get a few goals on net, but they're going to start doing quick as Tun's going to put the ball over the net. Decent little save from Kunix, but wow. I don't know who knocked that in. I saw the demo there. Seven might have accidentally hit it in through the demo. We'll see.
Well, Unborn did get a touch.
Oh, it was a green. It was a green trail.
But the demo definitely added a lot more power on it towards net, and that will be a goal for Unborn. So far, none of our predictions have gone. Unborn's 2 goals.
He still has the chance for the...
I thought he had an assist. Apparently not. That was all Timbun. But he has a chance for that hat trick, just as you predicted. But it's going to be Toon with their first shot here. And now, what the demo need is just a goal right here, right now. They get it past 1, not past 2, as the touch by 7 is missed. And really, as this game does continue to go on, 30 seconds, 4 goals, the Comets are looking stronger and stronger almost every offensive push that they've had. Now it's Unborn just taking possession of the ball.
Yeah, he gets past one defender there. He went for the bump, it looked like, couldn't quite get it, so Kunix was able to clear it out. But the Comets have not stopped pushing this whole time, and Unborn so close to the hat trick there, couldn't quite get it. I feel kind of bad rooting for the hat trick because of make it 5-0. I just want to see it. But it looks like Tun's going to be the one getting it this time.
Tun's getting the hat trick. But, you know, props to the Demolition. They played very well this entire series. Just, I don't know what happened, whether it's just, you know, they sighed a sigh of relief too much, and where the Comets just came in and just took over everything. I mean, a very strong performance here in the last game. But
the Comets
Demolition
just went
came out very strong in games 1-4, such 1-goal games throughout the entire series. And then the Comets just blow it out of the water with this 13-2 shot difference, or 13-2 in shots, 5-0 in goals. Like, such an outstanding performance coming from the Comets to claim their series win here.
Yeah, it was a great series. Like I said, unfortunate in there for the Demolition, but the Comets just came out real strong. There's not much more to say. It was an even series the whole time. Just the last game, I think the demo realized the situation they were in and just kind of, you know, the tension dropped out of them probably, and you just making a few mistakes, and Comets were just on fire at that point.
Yeah, and Comets, give it to the Comets. They were looking on point the entire series. It was just one's momentary lapse of reading it for the demo, and Comets were all over it and completely destroyed that game. But that is just our first series here tonight. We've got more series coming up for you. Next up will be the Academy League Bears versus Outlaws. Yep. I've been Wolf Alone. I've been joined by Rio, and we'll see you after a quick intermission.
Yo.